That's excellent. All right, let's go ahead and do our pop-up debate. Okay, so Caleb, would you mind starting off with your response, and then others can pop in to agree or disagree with you and provide evidence. If no one agrees or disagrees with you, then you can pick somebody, okay? If no one pops in, you can pick someone.
Okay. I don't have the best one. I can try.
That's okay. We are all here to learn and work together. Our question is, how did the American colonists react to the acts and legislation that the British Parliament imposed upon them? And were the colonists' reactions, including the destroying of property and violence in their protests, justified? That means, were they right to protest that way? That's what we're exploring. What did they do, and were they right?
The American colonists were right because the British put them through a lot. In the text, it said, when the Parliament passed the Stamp Act in March 1765, things changed. It was the first direct tax in American colony. Every legal document had to be written specially stamped paper, showing proof of payment. Deeds, marriage license, contracts of any sort were not recognized as legal in court of laws unless they were prepared of the paper. In addition, newspaper, dice, and playing cards also had to bear proof of tax payment. Americans activists sprang into action.
That's right.
Okay.
Agree, disagreement with Caleb. Pop in here.
I agree because that it was right that the colonists that they had been through a lot and that they should have been, that they had a bunch of direct taxes on them.
I agree with Evan because they had to pay so many taxes for like other items like paper, paint, playing cards, and etc. So yeah.
I agree with Tasha because the British colonists did have a right to get mad over tea because tea was really important in Britain, and they taxed money on tea.
I disagree because, like, yeah, they did go through a lot, but that doesn't give them the right to, like, break the law.
I disagree because is it really breaking the law whenever the law is unfair?
Why y'all disagree? If like they putting taxes on paper, and when they protested, eventually they got in a fight with the forgot the name of the people, but they eventually got in a fight with the people, and then even the governor left because he got scared because when they started protesting, it started getting riled up. He left. A lot of other people left, and it just left them with that part of the plan, or but it's the same. If you was in a place where somebody kept adding taxes on everything, like paper, toys, tea, and then he was to put no taxes on their tea, and then if you was a tea seller, and then they put taxes on your tea, and but he over there living freely, making easy money, while you have to pay taxes and make money for your shop and make money for your family, and you still like you barely making enough money while he over here, and it's unfair because they making enough money. And then by the time when you get riled up and you start protesting, then they leave because now they scared and they know what you could do.
So this is really good. What I'm hearing is that y'all feel like that what they were fighting for was right. That they wanted change. They wanted to have a say-so in how they were governed.